I arrived at Boro Hall surrounded by protesters, all demanding an end to gentrification, which had uprooted entire communities within the city. The hearings being held were to allow the people to have their say regarding the proposals being presented by private investors seeking approval for the building of luxury housing, retail, and commercial businesses. These properties had been vacant and are needed for affordable housing, the lack of which has made many in the city homeless. And the people had come to have their say and persuade elected officials to say no to the proposals being presented. These hearings were a continuation of meetings held prior, where community boards had approved the proposals submitted, and their recommendations, along with the people's resistance, is why we were all here today. We were kept outside, with many just outside the door waiting to get in. Some waited patiently, and many questioned if the hearings would go on without us. So they chanted and they cried out, "Kill the deal," and no to public subsidies. Then they began demanding to be let inside the hearings. One and two at a time were let in, and tensions flared with people trying to enter quickly. By the time I entered, we were all sent to the overflow room to watch the hearings up on screen, because they were already filled to capacity in the main hearing floor. Yet all it took was one person speaking truth to power, and the people were brought to their feet, but quickly reprimanded to quiet down upon threat of ending the hearings if they didn't. The speaker's microphone was cut off so that he could no longer be heard. So he stepped down away from the mic and spoke directly into the faces of those officials, refusing to be cut off from speaking. The hearings were ended. Police were called and approached the man to escort him out. And those private investors never got the chance to present their proposals for luxury housings, condominiums, or commercial businesses. The people had effectively shut it down, and they went into the foyers and the stairwells declaring, "Shut it down." The people have spoken, but in the coming weeks, the Boro President Eric Adams is expected to make his own recommendations on the two plans regarding luxury housing that are in dispute.